Record better audio anywhere with Motive digital microphones from Shure. Easy-to-use options like the MV88 plug directly into your phone or computer and include a free app. Create studio-quality sound for podcasts, music, and videos. Visit Shure.com to learn more.
Whoa. Why y'all so happy?
You don't know? Charvette Mitchell is on the radio.
It's time to get motivated, excited, and influenced. Why? It's the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show, live from Richmond, Virginia. And now, here to motivate, excite, and influence you, Charvette Mitchell.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show, broadcasting from the capital city of Richmond, Virginia, but heard all across the World Wide Web. We are super excited to have all of you joining us here tonight for another phenomenal show. Hello to all of our listeners that are coming in from Facebook. Hey now, hey, how y'all doing? For all of our listeners that are coming in from Twitter, hey, if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Charvette. All of our listeners, of course, that are coming in from Charvette.com. Hello. And all of our broadcast stations, we thank you so much for checking out the show on tonight. So listen, this is what I want you to do. Jump on Facebook, jump on Twitter, jump on Instagram, jump on everywhere, anywhere you are, and tell them what you're listening to and say, you need to head on over to the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show right now. Right now. All right. So let me tell you about tonight's show. We have kicking off the top of the hour a wonderful group of ladies that are joining us representing Have Faith Community Development Corporation. We're also going to talk about Mother Geneva Johnson Academy. So hanging out in the virtual green room, they're just waiting for me to bring them up to the mic. We have Melissa Brailsford. We have April Mack and also Sabrina Sumter that are joining us. So we want to give a big shout out to Have Faith Community Development Corporation. Bishop and Apostle Dwayne Johnson is CEO there. You're going to get to hear all about the great things that they are doing for at-risk youth. A lot of different things they're doing in the community. You're going to get to hear all about it. And then we'll move into our second segment featuring author latanyah-Boyd. She's a social media specialist, a marketing, branding, and book coach, and a publicist. Listen, a whole lot, and an empowerment coach. And she is here to chat. She's going to give some tips for those authors that are listening, that you're either a new author or you've been out a while and you're like, I need to brush up on my marketing tips for my book. She's going to give you some tips and share with you about a great opportunity you have to be in her presence, in her actual physical presence, not just online. But coming here to Richmond, Virginia, we are one of her tour stops. So latanyah-Boyd is going to talk to us about her mastermind that she has available that's going to be in Richmond, Virginia, December 10th. So that's what we have lined up. Again, welcome to all those that are coming in that are on the phone lines. We see you. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us and hanging out and checking us out here on the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show. So certainly, let's move right on into our first segment. Founded in 2005, Mother Geneva Johnson Academy has served as refuge for at-risk youth, among who've been raped, molested, abused, and have been maybe considered failures to society. But thanks to this program and to this place of refuge and the CEO, Bishop and Apostle Dwayne Johnson, they have instilled in every child that they are a star, and they are turning these students into society's future successes. And so you are in for a treat. So I'm running to the virtual green room right now to bring Melissa Brailsford up to the mic, April Mack up to the mic, and Sabrina Sumter up to the mic. All right, ladies, welcome. Thank you so much for checking out the show. Welcome.
Thank you, Ms. Mitchell, for having us.
All right. We just got an online party going on here.
Yes, we do.
All right, so let's jump in. So, Melissa, let me have you kind of start off, and then we'll go to April and then Sabrina. But just share a little bit about how you got connected to and connected with Have Faith Community Development Corporation.
Okay, well, first, thank you for having us, Ms. Mitchell. I got connected to Have Faith Community Development Corporation, and some people may say, well, that's cliche, but all through God. I was living my life in Florida, just graduated with my master's program from the University of South Florida in Tampa. I had just walked onto a job, which in my mind, it was favor. Walked into a job teaching at a public school. One particular day, God spoke, said, go, and I packed my bags. To make a long story short, I left my $40,000, $50,000 a year, having my first salary job. I left family. I left friends. And what I thought was my dream, I left all of that back in Clewiston, Florida, which is a small town back in Florida, and got in my car and came to Alcaloo, South Carolina. And I had a prior relationship with some of the sisters and brothers through a ministry. And from that, a non-for-profit 501c3 was created that I learned more about as I grew to know Bishop Johnson and the staff and all the work that they were doing in Alcaloo. And when I saw it for myself, it's like God he just pulled the veil from my eyes, and I was able to see this is where I need to be. So I left home, came to Alcaloo, and I have never turned back. And because of the lives that are being changed in Alcaloo, from children to women being abused, neglected. I mean, we've had scenarios where we had to take children in, educate them, feed them, house them, and just give them a new start. So in the work, and what I admired the most was that each staff and volunteer heart was in it. It wasn't about the funding. It wasn't about, this is my child, you having your own personal children. It was about all people being helped. So I wanted to be a part of that. And because of my past of suffering abuse and being neglected and being a survivor of domestic violence myself, once I got there, I knew that was my purpose. So here I am over 10 years later, and I put my heart into it because of the purpose, the mission behind Have Faith Community Development Corporation.
Wow. So first of all, let me celebrate you as a survivor. Yes, a survivor. Thank you that you are a living testament and a living witness of that. Thank you for sharing with us. Oh, wow. April, I'd love to hear how you got connected with Have Faith Community Development Corporation.
Okay, mine was also a story of divine intervention also. My husband and I were in search of a school for my son. He was struggling in the public school system, having a very hard time. So he was in search of a school for my son. Needless to say, we found Have Faith Community Development. However, when we got there, for years, I too am also a domestic violence survivor, but for years, for the last 4 years of my life, I've been emotionally abused. And the past year, it started to become physical. So Apostle Johnson was able to see through it because I always hid and covered it up and didn't tell my story, didn't tell family, didn't tell friends. But Apostle Johnson was able to see that there was more going on between my husband and I than just this sweet little happy family. So as we continue on with the ministry, they accepted all of my children in the school. I had a 16-year-old daughter that was kind of running amok, kind of going her way, doing things that she should not have done. So he accepted her in the school, also turned her life around, could have ended up pregnant, several things going on. But Apostle Johnson accepted all of my children into the school. She actually ended up graduating high school a year early, and she now attends Charleston Southern University, doing very well. And one day my husband and I just got into this really bad fight, and he ended up shoving me and pushing me down the stairs. I hit my head, my back, just, real bad. At the time, we were fighting, struggling, trying to get out of the situation, and eventually I had to leave. So I ended up living in the home that they have for women and children that have been abused and neglected, because on top of the abuse, just got to a point where he said, okay, now you need to leave. So Apostle Johnson and Half Faith Community was there, and it could have been worse. I had a friend that recently also was killed in a domestic violence situation, and thanks to God, it didn't go that far for me. I survived. So I thank God for meeting all of them at Half Faith Community Development. They literally saved my life and my children's lives.
My God, a refuge, a real refuge, and real survivors here. Thank you so much for being transparent enough, April, to share your story and share your life. I don't even want to use the word story, life, because I'm sure there are listeners that are tuning in, and they'll be able to gain and pull strength from what you just shared. Thank you so much. Sabrina, I'd love to hear how you got connected with Half Faith Community Development Corporation.
Yes, and I do thank you for having me today and just being able to hear me. I thank God for just being able to say that I am a living witness, a living testimony of all the wonderful miracle and success that Half Faith Community Development Community Center can bring. I thank God. I always give God for it because I know I wouldn't be where I am now if it had not been for Half Faith. I thank God for being that child that didn't have anywhere to go, being that woman that didn't know how to feel. But I thank God for the ministry beginning to teach me how to love myself, to teach me how to love others. It taught me how to be a mother and taught me how to be a wife. So at this time, I'm a dedicated volunteer to Half Faith Community Development Community Center because I know that had not it been for that community, if it had not been for the center, that I don't know what me, my children, or my husband, I don't know where we would be. I thank God today I have a two daughters that has graduated from the Mother Geneva Johnston Academy. One is graduated from USC, and she's a teacher. She is married, and I'm so happy to say she's about to have her first child. Miss Williams, I hope I'm saying your name right. I don't know if this would have happened if I would not have had faith right behind me. Miss Mitchell, excuse me, Apostle Johnson and his wife, they took me in, and they just showed me how to live. And now I want to be a part of rolling over those skills. But we need help now. We need help. We have so many success stories, and it brings joy to my soul to see that child graduate and become what they thought they could not become. And like you said, we at Half Faith, we don't take no for an answer. And so many times, all that people are hearing is no, and what they can't do, and what they will not be. But here, we don't take no for an answer. And I'm a living witness of it. And then I have another daughter that has graduated, and they were in the public school, and it took Apostle to look and see the trouble that was going on when I couldn't even see, and brought them out and took them into this school. And it's just not a school. We call it an academy because it's not just teaching academics, but teaching them how to live and then be God and God-fearing men and women of God. So it's just, I get overjoyed and filled up because I can't put it all in words. But it is a place of refuge, and I don't know where I would be. I don't know where I would go, would have went if it had not been for this community center.
Wow. Listeners, if you're just coming in or just tuning in, we are doing a community spotlight, shining a light on some great things that are happening in South Carolina. Half Faith Community Development Corporation, specifically the Mother Geneva Johnston Academy. Melissa, let our listeners know how they can connect with you all online or your website and that type of information.
Yes, definitely. We invite everyone, yourselves and anyone you may know, to please visit www.alkalu.org. That's This is the website for Have Faith Community Development Corporation. Under that name, 501c3, we have so many different entities, such as Mother Geneva Johnson Academy. We have a home for women who have been abused. We have homes for women or men who are going through stage 4 cancer or have lupus or some kind of chronic illness, where they can come for a retreat, and this home serves as a place of refuge as well. We only operate off of donations for that particular house, and that's why we're asking everyone to visit the site. And we even invite you to come and tour the project, the Absolute Revitalization Project, so that you could see everything that we have going on. We also have a home for homeless female veterans and their children, and homes for young men, those who have been abandoned by their parents, to teach them how to be young men, to get jobs. So it's under this Have Faith umbrella. There's so many different departments and entities where we could, anyone could come and be a part of it, see it for yourself, become a sower, become an investor. There's so many different opportunities. So we invite you again to go to www.alkalu.org.
All right, there you have it. Wonderful. Thank you, Melissa. So what we're going to do right now is take a quick commercial break, and then when we come back, listeners, we're going to hear more specifically about the Mother Geneva Johnson Academy. I really want you all to hear more details about that. So, listeners, we're going to be right back after this quick commercial break.
It's the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show. Charvette will be back after this.
Pursue your purpose and choose to live. Be liberated, improve, vivacious, and enlightened. Embracing your inner woman aims to empower, inspire, and encourage you to make your declaration now. Visit latanyah-boyd.com. We offer counseling such as mental health, substance abuse, faith-based, and business consultations. This is where dreams become reality. Visit latanyah-boyd.com.
Spiritual Food for Thought, 31 inspirational quotes to jumpstart your day by latanyah-Boyd, consists of inspirational messages that offer daily words of empowerment, promote spiritual growth and development in the Lord Jesus Christ for your day-to-day living. Spiritual Food for Thought, 31 inspirational quotes to jumpstart your day. Available now on Kindle, ebook, and paperback. Log on to www.latanyah-boyd.com.
A Renewed Mind, led by Coach Veronica, teaches black women to start over and create a life they love through self-reinvention, reclaiming themselves as a priority, and taking action towards their desires. Visit arenewedmindtoday.com. We have found that the most issues within our relationships, career, and self-worth stem from us forgetting to care for ourselves as much as we do for others. The void this creates causes stress, resentment, and frustration. If you are feeling stuck, wondering what else your life has to offer, or ready to experience what being your first priority feels like, let A Renewed Mind and Coach Veronica be your guide. Let our coaching services help you find the new you. Visit arenewedmindtoday.com.
She's here to motivate, excite, and influence you. She's Charvette Mitchell. It's the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show with in-depth interviews from today's leading authors, gospel artists, stars that you want to know about. And now, Charvette Mitchell.
All right, welcome back again. We are excited to have you checking us out here on the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show. We're doing a community spotlight on Have Faith Community Development Corporation. And so I am bringing my guest back up to the mic here so we can continue our conversation and our spotlight on this organization. So, Melissa, I know you're in an administrative role with Mother Geneva Johnson Academy. Tell us, the ages, the grade levels, and all that this academy serves.
Okay, I'll be glad to. Well, Mother Geneva Johnson Academy is named after a woman of valor. Her name was Geneva Johnson, which is our CEO's mother. She was a woman who really stressed God first, and also she stressed education, the importance of getting an education. So Mother Geneva Johnson Academy is a noteworthy academy located in Alcaloo, exit 122 off of Interstate 95. And this place, I'm going to call it the School of Refuge and the School of Hope for so many students. It's from K through 12th grade. It's a private community school where we do believe in Christian values. And not only that, we also prepare the students for entrepreneurial skills and things in life that we know once you leave high school, you will have to face, when we get out there in the real world, life skills. Right. It's K through 12th grade. One of the things that we pride ourselves in is our partnership with our local community college. And this is where our students, once they hit their junior year in high school, they're able to skip the 12th grade. We've had students who have graduated, Ms. Mitchell, from the age of 16 and 15.
Whoa.
They have left MGJA, that's Mother Geneva Johnson Academy. They have left our school with over 15 college credits already completed. Our curriculum prepares them for the next grade level, and when they leave the dual enrollment program and graduate from our school, they're able to attend colleges and universities across the country. Every senior, even though they're graduating early, every senior has to have a college acceptance letter. Whether they go or not is their decision, but they show us that, look, I'm qualified. I'm able to go to a university or a college. When they leave our school with those college credits, they go into college. We had one, Miss Mitchell, who had over 24 college credits when he left our school. He went to the University of South Carolina. And this particular person, he was only a few credits away from becoming a sophomore in his first year in college. So we were very happy to see how hard they work, and we let them know in spite of your past, in spite of the abuse, in spite of someone leaving you on the doorsteps and walking away to drugs but leaving you behind, in spite of all of that abandonment, you still have a chance. So Mother Geneva, our school is not your typical school where you just come for a couple hours a day, get your education, and leave. We actually instill in them that every child, each and every one of you are a star, no matter what. So that's the gist of it. We offer one thing that make our program so successful as well is two things. Every day, shut down at 12 o'clock for prayer. And we know that's something that many public institutions have taken out for the past few years. But we do believe in showing the children and teaching them that when you pray and when you put God first, it's an individual thing, that great things can happen for you. So they do that every day, the faculty, staff, and students. And then with that, we teach them about owning your own business, coming back from college, taking your degree to the next level, and having things in place. So when you return back to your community, you can do great things. Many of our faculty in our school are actually students who have graduated from Mother Geneva Johnson Academy, have earned their degree, their bachelor degrees. Some of them have earned their master's degrees, and many of them are working on their doctorate degree, but now they're part of our faculty to come and teach and help another child who has been through some of the things that they have overcome. So it's like a cycle, and it's working. But one thing I will stress, Ms. Mitchell, and to all of the listeners, is that the doors of this school must remain open. We're at a point now where we've exhausted our grants. We've exhausted the financial support that we had, but we need everyone to please visit that website that I mentioned earlier, alcaloo.org. Hear me with your heart, not just with your ears. There's no amount that is too small to help keep the doors of Mother Geneva Johnson Academy open. And this is not a long, drawn-out, where maybe they have another year to keep the school. No, this is in a matter of days. We have to raise $300,000. This is a must. So we're reaching out to everyone that's listening. Please, if you want to give a gift, we had our students write letters from the first graders, the second graders, and I don't mind sharing. They wrote a letter saying, all I want for Christmas is not toys. It's not toys, but we want to save our school. And when those students gave me that, it was like heartfelt. And our goal, Ms. Mitchell, is to have students, and I believe this could happen because it happens in other countries. I believe if we get these children at an early age and we keep these doors of Mother Geneva Johnson Academy open, we could be graduating children at the age of 12. This is not something that's over-exaggerated. It's possible to graduate them at so early to the point where that we can own our own college. We can open our own academies around, not just an Alcaloo. This is just a template. We can open not Mother Geneva Johnson Academy in every state in our country. So we're asking for help. We're here. We got our hands to the plow. We're working. We're believing. We're trusting that somebody will hear us and call in or donate to our website, alcaloo.org. There's another way of giving, which is through Givelify. That's Givelify. You can download the app from your phone. Go to Have Faith CDC. Click on Mother Geneva Johnson Academy, and no amount is too small. So that's Mother Geneva Johnson Academy. It's a place of refuge. It's a place of refuge.
All right. Certainly an amazing overview there. I know there's probably some listeners saying, I'm trying to move to South Carolina after hearing that and get my children enrolled, and so you certainly hear the heartfelt plea there. We do have listeners that are listening in from Facebook. Actually, author latanyah-Boyd, who is our guest coming up, when she heard you ladies and sharing your own personal testimony, she said, "These ladies are powerful. I see best-selling books for them all. Continue to tell your story. # rock your book, slay your readers, # only God." So she hears books for you all individually. So certainly, listeners, you have the appeal there. Check it out. We have tagged on Facebook the website, so that's one of the easy connection points there. I don't want to leave out April and Sabrina. Sabrina, I know you, from the parents' point of view, have shared and can share, and so certainly I'd like to hear kind of final comments from April, and then we'll end up with Sabrina.
Okay, I just want to thank you all again for allowing us to have this opportunity. Like Melissa said earlier, right now, today, we need your help. It's very important to us all. It's very important. I'm a parent. My daughter is there. She's 15. I have a son there also. She's actually 14 right now, but she will be graduating next year at the age of 15. So this is very important, and she's excelling in school. She's contemplating going to college. She's wanting to be an engineer. I mean, there are other children out here that seriously can use the help of Mother Geneva Johnson Academy. I mean, I have nieces and nephews that are coming up. They were from an abusive home, but now when they come to school, they're so happy, and they're not thinking about the abuse and all the struggles that they went through. This is why this is so important, because it educates the children and it caters to each child holistically. So everything that they're going through, these children can come and they can forget about it and they can learn. They can learn about God. They're growing and developing the way that they should. So this is very important to us. And we ask all of you to please, anyone out there, if you can hear us, we're asking you to please help us.
Amen. Amen. And this is actually #Give Tuesday. It's an official nationwide day that is recognized in addition to Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday, it is the Tuesday following those days, and it's if you see hashtag Giving Tuesday, it is a day that the internet, social media says, hey, pick an organization and be a giver. So you guys are right in step with that. And so if you knew it was hashtag Give Tuesday and Giving Tuesday and you haven't given, here's an opportunity for you to give. Okay, and then wrapping up and ending up with Ms. Sabrina.
Yes, thank you again. I just want to just let you know it's just not my children that I see the success in. We have many success stories, and definitely I can't go without mentioning our music program. It is a phenomenal program. We have children that came in that were receiving D's and F's, but through our phenomenal music program, they began reading music, and they graduated with honors. We have one young man that mother was a prostitute and father was a pimp, and he graduated from our school with honors, and he was the first young man to gain the highest school enroll points at college. So I am just saying, if you're on the line and if you feel me, if you're hearing me, please go out. We just want you to spread the word. Go to alkalu.org once again and just give, donate, or even sometime your word, the word of mouth. Just spread the word. Tell somebody we need help. I can't imagine the doors of the school being closed.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Well, we are honored that we had an opportunity to feature all of you and to hear about all the great things that the Mother Geneva Johnson Academy has done, is doing, will do, and also Have Faith Community Development Corporation. And so thank you very much for coming by the show. We've shared the link also with hashtag Giving Tuesday on Twitter and on Facebook with the website address, so that's an easy connection point, facebook.com/Charvet. It's a public post, so even if we're not friends, you can still see it. So that's an easy connection point there. Thank you again, ladies, for stopping by the show.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you for having us.
You are welcome. You're welcome. All right, listeners, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to be back with our second segment featuring latanyah-Boyd, empowerment coach, book publicist, book marketing, live streaming, all of that. You're going to get to hear about an opportunity. She's coming through Richmond, Virginia, and you're going to get to hear all about it. Stick around. Stay right there with us.
It's the Charvet Mitchell Radio Show. Charvet will be back after this.
Are you single or do you travel alone and want added protection? Bettina Mason of Damsel in Defense provides personal protection products so that you have security on the go with items such as pepper spray and stun guns. Visit www.onefearlessone.com. Shop for products or host your own Damsel in Defense party. Bettina's mission is to equip, empower, and educate women to protect themselves. Visit www.onefearlessone.com to shop online and learn more.
Does your church or ministry have a website? Are you a local artist or author that has an established web presence? If you answered no to any of these questions, you're letting countless opportunities pass you by. Hi, I'm Charvet Mitchell. Mitchell Productions was created with your needs in mind. We will provide you with stylish and economical online marketing solutions. From email marketing to your own website, Mitchell Productions caters to ministries, nonprofits, small businesses, and special events. Check out our portfolio at mitchell-productions.com. In today's world, a website is not a luxury, it's a necessity. And Mitchell Productions can create your website in a stylish manner at a very economical price. Don't let business, customers, or new congregation members pass you by. Visit Mitchell Productions today at www.mitchell-productions.com. Let us showcase your organization to the world.
Introducing contemporary gospel artist Diani with the new hit debut single titled The Blood on Remill Records.
Though they slay me, crucify
Purchase Deani's new hit single on iTunes, Amazon in February. Once again, be sure to check out contemporary gospel artist Deani with the new hit debut single titled The Blood on Remir Records. Follow Deani on Twitter, Facebook by going online to DeaniMusic.com. That's spelled DeaniMusic.com. That's DeaniMusic.com.
She's here to motivate, excite, and influence you. She's Sharvette Mitchell. It's the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show with in-depth interviews from today's leading authors, gospel artists, stars that you want to know about. And now, Sharvette Mitchell.
All right, welcome back again to the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show. Thank you so much for those that are listening in from Facebook, from Twitter, from Instagram, from Sharvette.com, certainly all of our broadcast stations, and those that are hanging out with us on the phone lines. We see you, we're waving virtually, and we're saying hello. Thank you so much. So we're moving right on into our next segment. I'm bringing up my guest up to the mic right now, Latanyah-Boyd, a social media specialist, marketing, branding, book coach, empowerment coach, founder of #RockYourBook, 4 times international best-selling author, international talk radio host, and I'm telling you what, she is all that. Over 20 years of outstanding expertise in strategic online and social media marketing. And guess what? She's going to be coming through Richmond, Virginia very shortly. So coming up to the mic right now, welcome, Latanyah-Boyd. Thank you for stopping by the show.
Why, hello, Miss Sharvette. Well, thank you so much for having me. I've been snacking back here. So thank you so much. I'm super excited as to what is going down in Richmond, Virginia. That's right. I will be in Richmond, Virginia, December 10th. Whoop, whoop.
Yes, and so listen, we're excited because there's 2 reasons that you're going to be 2 opportunities for people to experience you in person on Saturday, December 10th here in Richmond, Virginia. I am hosting, and you should know by now, but if you're new to the show, hey, I am hosting a workshop, and it's called #Coaching with the Vet. That's my hashtag. Pop-up workshop. It's for female entrepreneurs or females who want to be. Yep. That's going down 11 days away, and we're going to be here in Richmond, Virginia at the Hyatt House Hotel. And I'm telling you what, they're excited to have us. Tickets are on sale now for $75, and that includes a full day of sessions, panel discussions, workshops that involve promoting your business and online marketing and live streaming, creating and building your platform and graphics and vision board to victory board. And Latanyah-Boyd is one of our featured speakers for that 8 to 4 p.m. She's going to talk about live streaming. But you have an awesome opportunity from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. that you are sharing. So tell our listeners about what you're doing on that Saturday during 5 to 7.
Absolutely. We're going to buckle down, roll up our sleeves for #RockYourBook Mastermind Class, where you first-time authors, established authors will be able to tell your story, rock your book, and slay. That's right. We're going to get our marketing plan in formation for 2017. Some of you have written the book. It's been on the shelves collecting dust. Well, we're going to blow some of that dust off, and we're going to hit 2017 running. We're going to be elevated into rocking our book. So I'm super excited about that. Again, it's from 5 to 7. You can log on to my website of latboyd.com. That's latboyd.com and register today. Not only that, if you register today, I am giving you a bonus. That's right. Hello, somebody.
Oh,
a bonus. You
we
will
like bonuses.
receive we do. We like bonuses. You will receive my book entitled Rock Your Book, 10 Ways to Market Your Book Like a Rock Star. Hello, somebody. You really want to log onto the website, latboyd.com, and register for this mastermind class of #RockYourBook.
Wow. And so for those that are authors, we want to whet their appetite so they can know that they are in for a complete treat. So let's talk a little bit about, maybe can you share three tips that you would have for authors that may be related to some of the things you're going to cover in the class?
Absolutely. One of the main questions I get in coaching my clients is they don't know where to begin, how to start. I wrote a book, now what?
Yeah.
What do I do now? Well, as an author, you're in business. Hello, somebody. So let's just establish that from the start. Sometimes we write a book and we don't think you're in business. Hello, you're in business. You're a business owner. So I'm going to show you, coach you, walk you through it. We're going to have hands-on. Again, this is a mastermind class on where to begin. The first thing we're going to talk about is your brand image. How important is your brand image? People do eat with their eyes. So when they are doing a social media drive-by, hello, somebody, you want them to be able to stop on your page, sit a while, and enjoy the view, right? So we're going to talk about your brand image. We're going to talk about your brand voice, how to have your brand voice elevated. We're talking global. We want to be global in this here mastermind class. We're going to change some stinking thinking when it comes to being on social media. I'm telling you, there's no time for fear. Fear will block your blessing. So when you sign up for this mastermind class, I am going to be challenging you. We're going to be doing some right there in the class. You're going to change your social media site. We're going to tweak it. We're going to learn how to change our pages, social media pages, so they represent you as a business. Hello, somebody. I'm going to show you how to create buzz for your book, your upcoming book for 2017. I'm going to show you how to do a media press kit, because you're going to need that in order to pitch yourself out there, to give yourself exposure, how to monetize your social media engagement. And then we're going to go on back in. If you have a book already on Amazon, hello, somebody, we're going to be able to monetize our Amazon pages.
Oh, wow. Monetize your Amazon page. So a new author can be on Amazon?
A new author can be on Amazon, as long as your book is uploaded. If you have a Kindle, a paperback, a hardcover, yes, you can register on Amazon.com. We're going to learn how to build our author's page on Amazon and be able to use that as a marketing tool.
All right, so they are really in for a treat. This hashtag Rock Your Book Mastermind class. Again, listeners, Saturday, December 10th in Richmond, Virginia, at the Hyatt House Hotel. It's right over in Short Pump Town Center. Beautiful mall, over 6,000 square feet of shopping and restaurant. And you're going to be in the lovely, comfortable, elegant Hyatt House Hotel. And I'm telling you what, Latanya is looking for you to join. And so this is for current authors, new authors. Tell them how they can register again.
Absolutely. All you need to do is log onto the website of latanyah-boyd.com. That's latanyah-boyd.com and register today.
All right. So, Latanya, how did you get started with all of this? How did all of this come about for you?
Absolutely. I started, it's funny how I started, because I started managing my church's website and their social media engagement on social media. But I've always had the passion and the love of reading. I always had the passion and love of writing books. And so I saw on social media, on Facebook, that there wasn't a community for avid readers and Christian authors. So I created a group called Fab Faith a Believer Group, for avid readers and authors to be able to tell their story, rock their book, and slay their readers. So that's how it really birthed out. But then God took me to another step. I would put out there encouraging messages and encourage people around the world. Here's a nugget for your listeners. Listen, don't underestimate the power of social media. Some of us are timid and we don't want to be on social media. That was me. But I'm telling you, fear will block your blessing. The minute I signed up and registered on Facebook, the first person to befriend me was from Nairobi, Kenya. Hello, somebody.
Oh, wow.
I flew out of my chair. I'm crying. Oh, God, I can't believe I'm ministering to someone in Nairobi, Kenya. What does the Bible tell us? He says to go into all the world and preach the good news. Honey, I was stuck with the four walls of church thinking I can only minister in the four walls of church. Well, that opened up my eyes. I repented, and God has taken little and made it much. He has expanded my reach to be able to share the good news of God and to encourage others. You know, I'm an empowerment coach, and to encourage others to walk in their dreams. Not just dream it, but live the dream. And that's what I'm doing. I'm living my dream, and I'm empowering authors out there, businesses out there, ministries out there. You know, writing a book is a ministry. That's your ministry.
Yes.
And so I'm empowering others to do the same, to live the dream.
Live the dream. So, see, that is awesome, that backstory. I don't know how often you have shared that, but listeners, that might be a little bit of an exclusive there. I don't know. That might be a little bit of an exclusive here on the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show with author latanyah-boyd. All right,
yes,
and so, social media is a tool that we need to be using, right?
Absolutely. Social media is a tool to use to really expand your reach. I'm telling you, we're talking about global, having a global reach. Listen, your books are traveling where you aren't able to. My books are in Nairobi, Kenya. Hello, somebody.
Hello, somebody.
Hello, somebody. My books are in Nairobi, Kenya. My message, my first book is entitled Change That Stinking Thinking, Learn How to Jumpstart Your Day. And I'm telling you, that was an epiphany for me. Because God said, we're going into all the world. And so that was my first book. Jumpstart your day by changing that stinking thinking. Right? And so this is what I coach my clients, my authors. Sometimes we're scared. I'm going to challenge you to come out of your comfort zone. God is still challenging me to come out my comfort zone. I look at things and I'm like, oh, I don't think so, God. The devil is a liar. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You know, here's something my dad tells me all the time. Knowledge is power, but it's only power when you activate and apply the knowledge. I just said something right there. That's a nugget. Listen, guys, when you register for this mastermind class of #RockYourBook, you're going to get so much nuggets, I'm telling you. And you're going to walk away with Rock Your Book, my best-selling book out there right now on Amazon.com. So you'll have that tool to walk you through some of the steps on how to build your online presence, how to brand yourself as an author. Hello, somebody. How important is that to brand yourself as an author? Again, you're the business. And so I'm going to show you how to do that.
All right, there you have it. And then those that are already coming to, #Coaching with Vet pop-up workshop, this is just make it a whole entire day. I'm telling you, if you need to get a hotel room, there are still some rooms available. I don't know if our workshop rate is available, but listen, come out. Be with us. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. is the pop-up workshop. But then you've got a break, and there's restaurants like steps away. You can grab something to eat and then come back in the hotel in the Cristal room, conference room, ballroom, the same location, so you won't even have to figure out anywhere else to go, and come back and be with latanyah-boyd in that 5 to 7. And then listen, from 7 to 9, I just threw in a little after party in the sense of, girls' night out, so we'll have a few snacks, a few games for you, and so you can just be there the whole entire time. And so if you're coming in, I wanted to throw those nuggets in, Latanya. If people are coming in from out of town, they can make it a whole full experience. All right, so what was great, you were hanging out with us listening to the first segment, and the ladies just sharing, and you were like, oh, my goodness, I saw you typing, and you said, oh, these are books, their lives are books. And so if someone has experiences and, you hear something that's, really gripping and compelling, what are the first few steps they should take or they can take to move in the direction of a book?
Absolutely. Just as I heard the ladies, I'm saying, these are books. I'm seeing covers. I'm seeing bestsellers.
Come on, Prophet.
Write the vision. Hello, somebody. Write the vision, make it plain. That's the first step. Write the vision. Here, people say, I can't write a book. I said, I couldn't write. What do you mean write a book? Listen, I took the things that I've been posting on Facebook for my devotional and put it in a book with the help of a book coach, Tamika Hall, who helped me put it in a book. She designed my covers. All my covers are award-winning covers, and she helped me put it together. See, so nothing is too hard. We just have to think outside the box. Hello, somebody.
Yeah.
Thinking outside the box. I'm telling you, that's the epiphany for me being on social media when I said go into all the world. Why? Because we limit ourselves. We have to think outside the box. So to answer the question, begin to write. Use bullet points. And so you're saying to yourself, hey, I don't think I want to write it. Okay. What's in your hand? Hello, somebody, Moses. What's in your hand? Your phone. You have a phone. Use the recording device on your phone and talk into it. There's your book. And then you can have someone transcribe it for you.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not comfortable with writing, sometimes we can say, my grammar, my spelling, ixnay on the grammar day. Use your phone to record. Use it and then have someone transcribe it. Get a book coach. Someone will help you through the process. These ladies have awesome testimonies and books within them to tell their story. And one of the young ladies said, what is the Bible tells us what? The power of our testimony. There's power in our testimony. If someone is reading that, they can be set free. We're going to set some captives free by reading your book. By reading your book.
Absolutely. And you're so right, because we put God in a box and assume that it can only happen one way or another way, but He can set free in a song. He can set free in a book that somebody reads. He can set free in a movie or something, a television show that somebody sees that touches them. He can set free any kind of way He wants to. So you're one of those people, Latanya. You can listen to someone and you got that prophetic ear because you can hear the books, and like you said, you can see the covers. Do you think that everybody has a book in them, or is it just certain life circumstances that warrant, people writing a book?
I think it's both. It's both. We're all living epistles. I put on the Facebook page. I've learned that God never consults our past to determine our future. So in this journey of life, there are some stories. There's some life stories that we've experienced that we can share. Just running our business as Hey Girl, Hey .biz, just in that, sharing our stories and running a business. What obstacles did we come across? What biz lessons have we learned in that journey? Oh, I have a lot of biz lessons learned in the journey of running a business. And so I teach them, I coach that with my clients as an author. You're a business. So I coach that. I teach them and educate them on that so they don't make the same mistakes that I've made. Of course, you're going to run into some, but yes, everybody has a story. Just running a business. Journal. Oh, boy, here we go. Journal the journey. Hello, somebody.
Journal the journey. Oh, that's good.
That's what I coach my clients. Journal the journey. When I'm coaching my clients, I want you to have fun in the journey. Yes, there's going to be some homework. I'm not going to lie to you. There's going to be some homework. But I'm teaching you and I'm educating. So journal the journey. And that's a book right there.
That's a book right there. That's a workshop right there.
Yeah.
That's a signature coaching program.
Yes.
Right there.
Yes.
Listen, I just tweeted that on Twitter, so y'all can retweet. And Latanya, I made sure I gave you the credit for that because we don't steal credit over here.
That's my talking point right there.
Yeah, so listen, I want to make sure you get the contact information out. So again, for the Mastermind in Richmond, and then those who are like, okay, I'm in Alaska or I'm in California, I can't get to Richmond, but I still want to work with you. Let's make sure they have contact information as well.
Absolutely, and I'm going to be offering if you can't make the Richmond, Virginia, I'm going to be traveling from city to city. I think I'll be in Pittsburgh in 2017. I'm not sure. I haven't locked down the month as of yet. But I will be traveling from city to city and say, you're saying to yourself, you know what, I can't travel? Okay, we can do this virtually. All you need to do is log onto my website of latboyd.com. That's latboyd.com. Don't let your dream run away from you. Hello, somebody. I want you to live the dream. God is calling you right now to say, you know what, I have a book, but I don't know where to begin. I have a book that's existing on Amazon, on Barnes & Noble, all the retail outlets, but it's been out there for 3 years and it hasn't moved. Now I want to, regenerate that. I want everybody to know, hello, somebody. You need to reach out to your marketing book coach right here, Latanya Boyd. Log onto the website of latboyd.com.
All right, there you go. There you have it. And so I'm really excited to have you as a featured speaker, of course, at the hashtag Coaching with Vet pop-up workshop. That's for female entrepreneurs and females that want to be. And your featured segment is about live streaming. So you're not on a panel. You have a segment all to yourself. And so you're going to be talking about live streaming. And for those that are saying, what is live streaming? Just in case, I just want to make sure everybody knows. You can take your phone and do a video that's live on Facebook. You can do that through apps like Periscope. LinkedIn released that they have a streaming option that's coming, if not already here. And so what's the power, in maybe a minute or less, what's the power of live streaming for those that have a business, organization, ministry, nonprofit?
The power for me, I'm going to tell you my experience in doing live streaming. It has grown my business, and it has maximized my reach. Why? Because live streaming, you're able to be engaging. Hello, somebody. People want to feel warm, fuzzy when they see you. You know, we pretend like we know Oprah. Hello.
Yes. Hey, girl. Hey.
She's not my cousin, but yeah, I know Oprah. I know her favorite color is green. So we act as though we know
green.
Right.
Apple green.
Apple green. That's her favorite color. So people want to feel engaged in social media live streaming, and so they want to see your face because they eat with their eyes. So there's power in your live streaming. I'm going to be sharing that at the heygirlhey.biz on how to prepare yourself. Okay, I was behind the scenes. I was never in front of the camera. But again, like I said in the beginning of the broadcast, God has challenged me now to become in front of the camera. Hello, somebody.
Yeah.
To grow my business. And that's what I'm all about. I am your marketing book coach where I help you rock your book, grow your business, and build relationships. Live streaming will help you to build relationships. So keep that
to build relationships.
It will help you to build relationships and grow your business. So keep that in your mind when you're doing live streaming. We're going to be talking about how to use content to grow your business. Valuable content is one of the 3 C's I talk about in growing your business and being on social media, right? We want to talk about being committed. You have to be committed when you start the process. And we talk about being engaged on social media. So we don't just want to set it and forget it, but we want to be engaging on social media.
All right, that's good right there. That's a good appetizer.
I'm super excited. Yes, that's just a little snack. Some of the yum-yums, as my granddaughter would say.
I am excited to have you flying in from New York to Richmond, Virginia for my event, and then being able to be in Richmond and offer this masterclass on that same day. I'm really honored and excited to be able to have you and share with you. And so I'm telling you what, it is our time is up, man. The time flew on by. But I thank you so much, latanyah-boyd, for stopping by. And listeners, I've tagged and all that good stuff on Facebook. So those are the easy connection points there on Facebook, on Twitter, and, of course, facebook.com/Charvette, twitter.com/Charvette, Instagram at CharvetteM, and, of course, my main website, charvette.com. So if there are people that missed the show live and they're like, oh, I need to hear this, or I know people that need to hear this, send them over to charvette.com. All the links will take them right back to the replay, to the podcast version of the show. So that's going to be a wrap for today. Thank you again, Latanyah, for joining us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. God bless you. Love you. I can't wait to see you on December 10th.
Yay! Love you too. Love you too. All right, listeners, it is a wrap. We love you guys. Thank you so much. And we wish you peace, love, and joy until we meet again. Yep. We'll do it all over again next week. Bye.
Live from Richmond, Virginia, you've been listening to the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show. Catch Charvette Mitchell every Tuesday at 6 p.m., interviewing all the stars you want to hear from. So until next week, stay motivated, excited, and influenced. This is the Charvette Mitchell Radio Show.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can seem intense. Like breakup R&B intense.
I thought you said you loved the sweater that I got you. If you didn't, you could have told me.
Geico makes it easy. Just go to Geico.com anytime to update or check your policy without all the extra drama.
I even had a gift receipt.